That's a little under the weather, and my mom's kind of under my dentist.
Mr. Sloman being off today, I'm afraid Ash is feeling a little bit under the weather, so I will be taking charge as the oldest.
Owen.
Hey, Dad. How are you feeling?
Oh, fine. I've just been a little under the weather. No, we're just having a little trouble finding your old man a replacement part. That's
To be under the weather. We use this term to state that you are sick, you are ill, and as a result, you cannot do many things well.
Watch your back. Carrie, you under the weather?
Excuse me?
You're a little slow on the uptick.
Jet lag.
Oh, yes. Your trip to Africa, was it?
Don't be so hard on yourself. This one's fantastic.
That's hers!
Sorry.
Listen, what am I gonna do?
You might have to bite the bullet and ask her for her recipe.
What?
That's Glenn. He kept calling, so I decided to bite the bullet and break up with him. Would you mind answering it and maybe...
What the hell are you gonna fix his face with editing?
I guess I'm not. Which is why I told my father we should just bite the bullet, put some more money into this thing, and reshoot it with new actors and a different director.
To bite the bullet, it means that you are not really interested in doing something. You are quite reluctant to do that, yet you push yourself. You force yourself to do what is quite unpleasing for you.
Except for the lead. Haven't found anyone even remotely qualified to play a wily old Scotland Yard inspector. No, you may be right, Ross. I have to bite the bullet, take on the part myself.
Okay, so I figured low-key family dinner, no official party, and we bite the bullet and buy him a car.
Well, I've fallen down the rabbit hole and into a land of madness.
Who do you think sent them down the rabbit hole?
Go down the rabbit hole. When we say go down the rabbit hole, we mean that we are entering in a very, very complicated situation and we don't know what to do. We're totally confused. We got stuck. We don't have any clues to get out of the trouble.
You take the bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
What do you want to throw your life away for?
It worked for you. And blood is thicker than water.
She's the one who told us she might be here.
Well, blood's thicker than water, and my sister's in there.
Blood is thicker than water. We use this term when we want to say your family ties and relationships are more important than the other matters. For example, your sisters and your brothers are more important to you than strangers or even your neighbors. So if there is a problem, you should definitely take side with your family members first.
Look at this. There is an expression, blood is thicker than water. And I found that not always to be true.
Right.
I've seen some real bad issues in a family. So
It is said.
Oh my God!
By the dealership. I thought Gabrielle cost me an arm and a leg. It's got GPS navigation, 200...
Look, I know you guys like to have the newest, shiniest toys, but those things cost an arm and a leg.
Chief, I'm talking about technology that's gonna...
We're a handsome bunch. Diane and I are especially proud because Ivy was just accepted at Stanford University.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna cost an arm and a leg. You take...
To cost an arm and a leg. When we say something is an arm and a leg or to cost an arm and a leg, it means real expensive. It's very, very expensive and you may not be able to afford it.
A phone isn't supposed to literally cost you an arm and a leg. Okay? I mean...
Some people would give up an arm and a leg for younger looking skin. Turns out they're offering the wrong appendage.